Today's Pointers is going to be about stress relief, where this is not a sex podcast. You and I are siblings. We don't go there.
What the fuck? No! What? Why would you bring that up? Oh my God.
You said that this podcast is about stress relief.
Yes, I was talking about, I don't know, maybe doing some meditation or like what
weed,
kind was the right kind of beer you should be drinking? Oh, Katie. Marijuana, yes. Okay, that is way too bright. I'm not
Get our head out of the gutter.
Katie, you are a mother of small children. We don't need to have this. Hello, Hawkeye.
Hey, Pointers Pack. We are so excited today to introduce our new pointer dog, Hawkeye Byrd. We call him Hawk, though.
So I have a question. Hold on, I got to make a quick adjustment on my camera. There we go. All right. Katie, have you ever watched now, Ian, do not chime in. You're not allowed to chime in on this one.
Oh, here we go.
Ian, Katie, have you ever watched a television show called MASH?
No, but I know what MASH is. Like,
do you know?
Grandma and Dad, I feel like our dad and mom watched that.
Do you know that basically the main character of that show, his name was Hawkeye Pierce.
Yes.
Played by, Ian, you can chime in now,
Jeff Bridges.
Why do you think I'm old enough to watch MASH?
Bro, I can see you. You're old enough to watch MASH.
We got crying. We got crying.
Alan Alda is his name. And that was his big claim to fame was he was Hawkeye Pierce from MASH. One of honest to God, the greatest television shows of all time. And that right there is one of the greatest dogs of all time. Hello, Hawkeye Byrd.
He is literally the coolest dog. Sorry, Rex. We have another dog who we love dearly. This dog is so cute. We just brought him home today.
In this episode, this is the dog pod, right? This is the dog pod.
Well, it's a Pointers Pack, but close.
Yes. No, I just mean this episode happens to be the dog episode.
We don't have to talk about dogs the whole time, but they're so cute.
Aww.
Look at this face.
So
look at this face.
Look at that puppy. Hi.
He's so sweet.
He can't see me. It's hi.
Welcome to your podcast.
Hello.
We basically started a company, and you are our tax write-off because you are a pointer dog.
Nice.
There you go.
All right. So let's actually talk about dogs for a second. Ian,
sure, let's do it.
And Katie, when you guys were first talking about getting a second dog, I thought you had mentioned that you wanted to get a female. Why did you stick with Hawkeye, the male?
Because that's what was available, and it was the last pup from Cast Iron Kennels that they're ever going to breed.
Hey, let's give a shout out to Cast Iron Kennels.
Woohoo! Cast Iron Kennels.
His mommy's name is Cast Iron Whiskey. Westby, Wisconsin. His mom's name is Cast Iron Whiskey. Great dog name.
Look at this face.
That's it. That's the best. Listen, Rex Lightning is great. Hawkeye is great. I'm sorry, did you say Cast Iron Whiskey?
Cast Iron Whiskey.
Yep, best name. Best dog name in the history of mankind. J. Byrd.
And J. Powell Byrd.
J. Powell Byrd.
Named somewhat after his uncle, the Fed chair, who had a fun week.
The Mem Lord J. Powell.
The Mem Lord.
You know, the fact that I haven't heard much other than the fact that they were charging him makes me think, oh, good, they actually don't have anything on him.
No, of course they don't. He is the most buttoned up human being.
I'm grabbing a Zinni.
Zinni.
Yeah,
forgive me, Father, for I have
Listen.
Hey, Zin, you can sponsor us.
Listen, now, there is an argument to be made about the Federal Reserve not necessarily being necessary to the function of a society. For you see, a true libertarian would argue that you must allow the market to decide the price of inflation. However, when you have to be the most powerful, economically powerful country in the world, you might want somebody to kind of, hey, pump the brakes on some stuff every once in a while. And guess what? Jay Powell is that guy, and God bless him for being that guy.
God bless him. God bless him. He saved us during COVID. Remember when there was a 0% interest rate? 0 interest rate.
Yes.
Remember that?
Yes.
It's not 0, but it's very.
Well, no,
it might as well have been 0.
No, what he was able to do during COVID is basically keep our economy from just imploding. Because what happens is if the economy gets too hot, basically the idea is that if when he lowers the interest rate, people buy more. What happens is that is what drives inflation. So he has to keep them, but he has to keep inflation tied to our unemployment rate. And he has to balance. It's a very delicate balancing act. If he doesn't do that, if what happens is if our economy gets way too hot, people start losing their jobs because you get people just buying more and more and more, and there's less supply. But if it's the other way, too much demand, not enough supply, drives prices up as well. What you end up having in a situation, and Jerome Powell's plan is keep. He has two jobs. He has two projects. He has to keep a steady unemployment rate. Now, unemployment rate could be 0. That'd be great, but keep it low. And he has to keep interest rates from climbing too high. Just kind of keep it nice and even. Somewhere around, I don't know, 6, 7 for the kids who watch this one.
Boy.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for the economics for idiots lesson.
Well, actually, I learned something because I'm not that economically.
Well, now you know more about economics than the president.
Yes.
Well, most people do. I think I even know more economics than he does.
Yeah.
Debatable.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you this: you have statistically gone bankrupt less times than he has. As long as you've never gone bankrupt, you have gone bankrupt less times than our current president of the United States.
Now that's a happy thing. That is happy. Great.
Yeah.
Look at us.
Look at us.
Thriving
Solving the
Americans.
world's problems. We got this.
Literally thriving.
Katie,
Thriving Americans.
tell me about Chicago.
Oh,
or
God.
Winnetka, or just your area.
No, Chicago. I mean, we're North Shore, but it's like we're 30-minute drive to Chicago, a short train ride. It's fine. The city is electric.
Now, why? Why would that be the case?
Because we're on round 2 of the fucking playoffs against the LA fucking Rams. I hate the Rams. Fuck the Rams.
Hey, now, Katie, hold on. Sean McVay, who is the quarterback, the coach, Matthew Stafford, Puka Nacua, these guys, they have no say in what happened. They are simply employees. So we don't say fuck the Rams. We say specifically fuck Stan Kroenke, the man who married into the Walmart family, the man who was from St. Louis, who said specifically, I love this city and I would never do anything to harm it. And at the last second, when the city of St. Louis offered him everything, it would have been the greatest sports package any city could have ever offered. He still pulled the rug out from them. Not only that, Stan Kroenke decided to eminent domain. And this is what happens when you have this kind of money. Eminent domain several ranches in Texas to the point where one of the owners literally killed himself because Stan Kroenke.
Sad turn of events.
Stan Kroenke took his family's farm away from him using the powers of eminent domain. And now Stan Kroenke bought a farm in Delaware, which for some reason exists. Sorry, love the people in Delaware. But he's now the highest. He now owns more land than any other person in the United States. What's he going to do with that land?
Sell it to Walmart.
He's going to sit on it because it's an asset, and he's going to probably find some way to not have to pay taxes on it. Because Stan Kroenke is the worst parts of capitalism.
He's just getting used to having a collar.
Stan Kroenke, and you know what? Stan Kroenke is just an awful human being. He looks. You ever just look at somebody and you're like, oh, you're an evil son of a bitch? That's Stan Kroenke. And I used to think that maybe, Clark Hunt, the owner of the Chiefs, wasn't like that. But he is now.
Because
they'll still be technically Kansas City. They will be outside of Kansas City, though. They'll be in technically Olathe.
Where everyone wants to be.
Can everybody who is not 21 go in the other room, please?
Unless your name is
Hawkeye.
Yes. Now I want to mirror this to another team that just so happens to be playing tomorrow, called the Buffalo Bills.
Yes.
Now, when the Buffalo Bills decided that they wanted a new stadium, and by the way, the last regular season game of the Buffalo Bills was it? Yeah, that was the last game the Buffalo Bills will play in the current Highmark Stadium.
True. Do you know what the last song they played was?
No, what was it?
Goo Goo Dolls' Iris.
And I don't want the world
to see me,
me.
because I
'Cause
don't think
they
understand.
As my brother says, good Buffalo boys.
Good Buffalo boys.
You know,
Y'all are the best crowd.
I'm a Kansas City Chiefs fan, but it's really hard to not like the Bills right now, because guess how their stadium deal went? Their owners are paying for 80% of the damn thing.
Oh, isn't that nice?
And the freaking Broncos are going to build a new stadium in Denver. They're paying for the whole thing. The city's not getting charged.
Well, that's Denver. You know, people there just live on the street anyway.
Yeah, they do.
Can't get over that
I don't know if
face.
you can tell. I might have opinions about this.
Yeah.
The truth is,
Hey,
what
I
we
have a
know-
question. Why is everybody building a new stadium? And the follow-up question is, what happens to the old stadium? Like, do they turn them into shopping malls?
Usually they get torn down unless there's something you can do with it. So, for example, Arrowhead in Kansas City is going to get torn down, and that whole area is just going to be a parking lot. Because, in all honesty, I blame the city of Kansas City for not like building that area up. That area has been kind of blighted, and I don't disagree with the Chiefs for like wanting to change things up, but to move to Kansas is bullcrap. Which they should have just moved to a location or just renovated the area, but they decided not to do that. Now let's look at the opposite of that, St. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm not going to talk about like there's the Dome in America Center, which used to be the TWA Dome and Edward Jones Dome. They called it a lot of things. That's where the current St. Louis Battlehawks, let's go. UFL, let's go. That's where they play. But the real comparison is Busch Stadium. So in 2006, they tore down the old Busch Stadium. There was the old circle one, and then built a brick one. What they did with the old one is they built Ballpark Village, which was a combination of shops, bars,
restaurants, entertainment, and like the middle was like the KC has the Power and Light, but it's just not at the same.
Not at the stadium, exactly.
That is a fun place to go.
It is, and so now there's a discussion.
I have a friend who met her husband at Shark Bar there. True story.
Shout out Shark Bar.
Shout out Shark Bar.
Yeah.
And if she listens, she'll know it's about her.
Shark Bar.
Everyone's least favorite candy bar?
I don't even know what that is.
Sorry, I'm a little tired. It was a long day.
Ian had to drive 4.5 hours to get the dog and then 4.5 hours to drive back.
You know what, Ian? And
in the snow.
Sparta, Wisconsin. Sparta.
No, Westby, but I did drive through Sparta.
Yeah.
Given the day that I had, I would have happily traded places with you.
Tell us about your day, Connor. What happened to you?
Ian, you would have loved it. You know how when you're a consultant and your clients just don't listen to you, don't follow your advice, and then the thing that you told them was gonna happen because you said if you do this thing, this is the bad thing that's gonna happen, and then it happens, and then they come at you and be like, "What do we do now?" That's my
and they blame you for not trying hard enough.
I just don't understand.
I hate consulting. I hate marketing. I hate it all. That's a hot take. It's a hot take.
And mine is all politics too, so it's even worse.
It's even worse.
And I'm just like, guys, oh my God. I so often want to say the following words to all of my clients, and it's shut the fuck up and do what I fucking told you to do.
That doesn't go over very well.
Wouldn't that be great, though, if you could do that?
It would be great. It would be great.
It would be. I feel like any client service job sucks balls.
Ian.
Sweaty ball juice.
Actually, Ian and Katie, what is worse? So, Katie, you're in marketing. Ian, you're in consulting. I'm also in consulting, but it's, political. That or service industry.
Are they that different?
They're not that different. My take is anytime you're in client service of any, which includes service industry, includes consultants, includes like advertising agencies, marketing firms, like all that stuff. When you have clients that you are serving, it fucking sucks.
Yes.
But when you're in-house,
you got to serve somebody.
Bob Dylan said you have to serve somebody. Does he mean like suing them?
No.
You got to serve somebody, like a server or a consultant.
Oh, I agree that everyone should have client service experiences. What's wrong?
I
keep forgetting to get tonic.
I firmly believe that this world would be a better place if immediately after immediately after high school,
Yeah.
you have to you can go straight into college if you want to. No, actually you don't. No, you don't. 2 years minimum, you have to be in some sort of service industry job. Be in the restaurant, retail, just be the receptionist somewhere, just something that you deal with the public, because
it makes you a better person.
Mandatory military service.
I was just going to say, doesn't
or mandatory military service.
make you do that?
Those are your options.
Or the Peace Corps.
Honestly,
Peace Corps. Yeah.
I agree.
For the patchouli people.
Actually, I do agree, but it doesn't have to be like after college. Like you don't have to. I just think that like you should have a job like that early in your career. So I mean, we were all servers and stuff in like high school and college and stuff like that. That's good. You know, as a really humbling service job, being a bank teller. Now, when you get to see what kind of money people have in their accounts, that shit gets real ugly real fast.
Oh yeah. I will tell you, I think I have one better.
Okay.
My first restaurant job was a dishwasher. I started in the dish pit, and I told my boss I want to be at the bartender, so I have to learn this. Yep. I worked at a restaurant that was in an old house. There was no machine. I had to hand wash every single item that came through the restaurant.
It was in an old house?
Yep. Really? Shout out Celebrations in Cape Girardeau over on Sprigg Street.
I did not realize that was in a house.
It was, and it still is. It still is to this day. But there was no actual like machine you could just throw things through. I had to physically hand wash every single thing that went through there. And then
my house.
I finally moved to the bartending, and I started to learn, and I was getting really good at it. And then what happened was when the people would like all the, everybody stopped eating and they just wouldn't come to the bar and drink. Guess what happens?
You have to do dishes.
I have to do the dishes. So even though I had moved away, I was still the dishwasher. But I'll tell you, if anybody's watching this, I need you to understand the dishwasher of a restaurant is the linchpin. If you do not have a quality dishwasher, let them be. It could be a teenager. It can be an illegal immigrant. It does not goddamn matter. If they come in and do their job, because if they're not there, everything falls apart. Ian, do you concur with that assessment?
Yeah. Well,
did you ever have to be a dishwasher?
When the dishwasher didn't show up.
Because you started as a busboy, didn't you?
Yes.
Before he was a Michelin star chef, he was a busboy.
Mop floors, took out trash.
It turns out.
What do you think? Actually, you both are familiar with the works of the late great Anthony Bourdain. Did he ever say anything about the people in the dish pit?
I'm sure he did, but I can't remember.
Didn't you meet him once?
No, I used to go to the same bar, but.
Oh, this little puppy. Little puppy is like howling like a. Yeah.
No, that's not the howl. Wait, the howl will show up eventually.
Oh, maybe. Okay, come here,
Ian, who's the best chef you've ever met? And I mean, I don't necessarily mean like by skill. I mean just personality.
He's like me.
Like the person?
Mm-hmm.
Or the talent. Do both. I want to know both.
Do both. For all of our 5 listeners.
Mario Batali is probably in there somewhere.
I don't know him.
He was good. Well, Anthony Sasso, I would put in.
Oh, Anthony Sasso.
Probably on both categories.
On both categories. I completely agree with you.
All right. Tell me about Anthony Sasso.
Tell us a little bit about it.
He was a sous chef when I started at Casamono, and with him leading it, they went from maybe they had a big gourmand, but they had 2 stars as a tapas restaurant. And then
in New York.
He now has his own deli, and it is the best deli in America.
Upstate New York, in Kingston, New York. It's called Rosie's General. Anybody who's ever in upstate New York at any time, take the drive, go to Rosie's General. It will change your life.
Yes.
I've
Look,
never had a better sandwich in
it's
my life.
Hudson Valley, not upstate New York, but
Okay.
Wow.
So let me ask
Is
you
that
this. Can they make
I'm obviously not from New York?
Ian, can they
no, because
make
everybody who is from New York City refers to anything that is not New York City as upstate New York, which it's like the southernmost part of New York and is a giant state. Like Lake Placid is upstate New York. The Adirondacks are upstate New York.
Okay.
Buffalo and Rochester are western New York.
people forget like there is so much more to that state than just the city.
Yeah.
Like
It's a massive state.
It's
I know.
huge.
I want to. I
Huge, as
huge,
Donnie from Queens would say.
huge.
Donnie from Queens. That's what we call Sir President.
I was
Donnie from Queens.
Is he really from Queens?
He is. He's Donnie from Queens. Yeah. He sure is.
We were talking about it
Fucking.
yesterday morning. I was like, he always sounds like the drunk that's calling into the radio show.
So accurate. So okay. Now, Ian, have you seen the meme? It's based on the Simpsons
Yes.
about
Probably not.
steamed hams being more of an Albany expression.
Steamed hams being more of an Albany expression than what?
So, okay. Oh my God, I'm gonna describe a meme on a podcast. Okay, this is what we're doing now.
Well,
Well, first of all, nobody cares what goes on in Albany because it doesn't exist.
I mean, it
it's
does
the capital.
exist.
It's the capital.
Yeah. Fun fact, it's the capital of New York. It used to have a college there. I don't know if it does anymore.
Okay.
There are colleges there.
Well, I thought Jimmy Fallon went to college there.
Really?
Okay. Producer's going to fact check it.
So-
Okay, go ahead, Connor. Finish
right.
your thought.
So there's an old episode of The Simpsons where there's the principal of the elementary school, Principal Skinner. He has this whole dichotomy with the superintendent, who's Superintendent Chalmers, brings him over, and the whole joke is that like he's gonna make a roast for lunch and everything. He burns the roast, decides to go to Krusty Burger to get burgers instead to pass them off. But it's just it's really hard to describe. It's one of those things that it's like it's a dumb Simpsons thing. However, part of this is he says, it's like, I hope you're ready for some mouth-watering hamburgers. It's like, well, and he says, well, I thought we were having steamed clams. It's like, no, I said steamed hams. It's like steamed hams. Yet you called them steamed, even though they're obviously grilled. It's like the whole thing is him trying to like just save himself from getting his ass kicked or getting fired, basically. It's like, oh yeah, well, and you call these burgers steamed hams. It's like, well, I was like, where do you call them? Where are burgers called steamed ham? And it's like, well, it's upstate New York. And he's like, upstate New York? Well, I'm from Utica and I've never heard that before. He's like, it's more of an Albany expression. And they just throw that away and then they just continue on with the joke. That meme has been done like 20 million times. Like people like took that and just went nuts with it. And they would just screw with it through AI or just Photoshop it. But it was just one of those that's like, it's so random and stupid. And they're like, it's such a throwaway joke from The Simpsons. But everyone was like, actually, this is really funny. Let's just keep it going. And it's now one of the most like memorable moments of The Simpsons. Like that video, like the video of that one particular scene is like one of the most watched Simpsons clips in history for a show that has been on for almost 40 years.
That's insane. Too bad it's not that funny.
It's not. It's completely not funny. But it's a meme.
But I did chuckle.
It's
chuckled.
more of
a
an
little.
absurdist meme. It's like, it's so absurd. Like,
It's funny.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
But I'll tell you this.
40 years. 40 years. Okay, sorry. What was the point of the whole story?
That meme alone has made
But
more people aware of both Utica and Albany than anything else that's ever happened in the history of mankind.
Isn't that interesting? That is so true. It's so true. It put Albany on the map.
It put Utica on the map.
Utica.
Katie, describe to me where Utica is in the state of New York.
Well, it's the place where unicorns were born, but then they got
Utica.
No, yeah, I get it, Connor. Thank you. I'm saying that unicorns were founded in the city of and they got, because they were illegal immigrants, ICE came and pushed them out.
Should I just put it on the bed?
go put him to bed. Our little doggy's going to bed. So then we couldn't call it unicorn anymore. So they call it Utica because get out of here. I don't know. That is a dumb joke. Anyhow.
There.
Yeah.
Speaking of people getting moved on, Katie, you were born and lived the I wouldn't say the majority of your life.
In the 1900s.
In the 1900s, you were.
Ugh.
As was I. Katie.
Which is weird because you seem so young.
I know. And so do you. So do you.
Cute.
Katie, are you familiar with a certain state called the state of Missouri? I think you lived there once.
Say more about it. Maybe we'll bring
Well,
it up.
it's a Midwestern state, about mid-sized, about 6 million people. People talk about it like it's kind of the gateway to the West. A lot of farmers, but that's some decent big cities, whatnot. You've heard of it before, right?
Isn't that a state with like the governor that said, not governor, but like some sort of politician that was like, I want 12-year-olds to get married?
Yep, that was it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Then yes, I know. What that
He's still a senator.
Oh, he's a senator. Like people actually like vote him in. Interesting.
Oh, anyway.
Right.
So as you
Okay.
alluded to the ice thing,
Yeah.
in the 1800s, Missouri had
It's a lot harder to have ice.
They
It was
had
a lot harder to have ice.
Oh,
They
yeah.
didn't have refrigeration.
I know.
Yeah.
We had an executive
That's
order
good
by a governor of the state of Missouri. His name was Luebbert Boggs. Yeah,
Wilbur.
no, Lil Lilburn. Lilburn. Lilburn
Like-
Boggs.
Kind of like Lil Wayne, but like
Yes.
Wilbur.
Yes.
Is he a short redhead?
That's funny.
Might have been. I don't know.
I hope so. That would make that better.
So the thing is, the Mormon religion believes that the Garden of Eden is in Jackson County, Missouri, which is in like Kansas City area, although they actually think it's in Independence, Missouri. However, when they all started flocking there, our governor at the time, again, 1800s, I didn't vote for him. I wasn't even alive. My parents weren't alive. My grandparents weren't alive. He decided that we don't need any more Mormons in the state of Missouri. So he issued an actual executive order stating that it would not be a crime to kill a Mormon.
What?
It's called the Mormon Extermination Order. It's a real thing that happened in Missouri.
In Missouri? Well,
Yes.
hey, not super surprising because Missouri has
We're not
some
great.
things. We're not great. I haven't lived there in 15 years.
I still live here.
So I'm almost,
Right.
yeah, okay. I'm Chicago now. So, because Illinois is so much better.
Yes, I'm sure it is. You know what? Why don't you go ahead and tell me all the great things about the state of Illinois?
Honey, I was being facetious.
I know, Katie.
Okay. Sense the tone.
Ooh,
Sense the tone.
okay. Fun one.
Okay.
Best state in the United States.
Good question. Good question.
And I'll say it's going to be
question.
entirely subjective. Basically, if you were to pick up your family and move to a new state it has to be within the United States. It can be all 50 where
I know what he's going to say. Yeah, you're going to say Montana.
Probably, although Wisconsin would be second.
Wisconsin.
I love Wisconsin.
If you went to Wisconsin and moved to Wisconsin, would you become a Packers fan?
Unlikely.
Good luck living there then.
honestly, if you move to Wisconsin, as long as you're not a Bears, Vikings, or Lions fan, you'll be okay.
I have a super controversial answer to this.
Ooh.
We're going to lose our 5 followers. My state would be Texas.
Interesting.
Elaborate.
Where in Texas?
Probably not Houston, even though Houston is like the party place. I could get down with some Houston.
Katie, you strike me as an Austin person.
A little too crunchy. I like
Oh.
Austin. I think it's fun.
Like an hour from Dallas?
Like an hour from Dallas. Exactly. I want to live where, what's the movie that we love with the brothers?
Yes.
Hell or High Water?
Hell or High Water. He puts the cowboy hat on his boot. When he sits down, is that also Jeff Bridges?
Yes.
Yes, it's also Jeff Bridges. He sits down, he crosses his legs, puts his cowboy hat on his boot, and that's how he sits.
See, what
Because you
about
can't.
Maybe I'll give you peace.
I live in Lukenbach, Texas. Hang with them in the morning. Yeah.
Where
History
was
that up.
George Strait from? Ian, producer, is going to look it up. So, my hot take on Texas.
Yeah.
I love Texas. I love every person from Texas, except for Ted Cruz.
Okay. Hey, good
I
news.
don't really
He's
like
not
Ted
from
Cruz.
Texas.
Exactly.
He's
See,
Canadian.
I
He was
could
born in Canada.
makes so
Oh,
much
see.
Texas. George Strait's from there. Uncle Glenn's family is from there.
Outside of San Antonio.
They're from.
That is where I would go. I would go outside of San Antonio. That is where I would go.
I thought Uncle Glenn's family was from outside of Tyler, Texas.
Tyler, Texas? How cute is that?
Guess
Tyler,
who else
Texas?
is from Tyler, Texas?
What an adorable name for a town.
John Tyler.
How about
All the good shows are in Texas.
How about-
Landman.
all
the most
Patrick
gorgeous.
Mahomes.
All
There
the
it
most
is.
gorgeous.
Patrick Mahomes is from Tyler, Texas. Went to Texas Tech
Texas.
University of the Red Raiders.
Exactly.
So good.
Matthew McConaughey.
Yes.
Like the Longhorns. Are they Austin? UT Austin? Is that what it is? Longhorns?
I don't know if they're UT Austin, but they are. Yeah, it is UT.
But everybody in Texas are nice, cool people. Similar to the Midwest, like, I don't know. They don't have to deal with the cold weather. So it's like they're a little
True.
happier. I don't know. I think Texas would be my jam. And I think it's a
Okay.
great state, except for the fucking leadership, But he's Canadian.
And remember, he's just the senator. I mean, he's their senator who represents them at the federal level. Always, and I'll say this I'll say it on every podcast. The people who actually impact your life on a daily basis are the people in your own state capital. You need to know, you need to know who your representative is, who your senator is, not the one who goes to DC, the one who goes to your state capital. You can just you can just call those people. You can just go say hi to them. It is so easy to do it. And if you're a constituent and you have a problem, you can go and talk to them. So many of the legislators that I work with always talk about how like 90% of the bills they bring in are because of an issue that their constituents had. Not some big corporation telling them to do this thing. It was I had a buddy of mine show up, explain that he's getting screwed over because of some ridiculous regulation that was put in 50 years ago, and we need to change that.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
I love it. Connor, what's your state?
See, originally it was South Carolina. Because I love Charleston.
Or Kiowa, and you survived an alligator attack there.
Yeah.
So I mean that's.
But it's not South Carolina anymore.
Okay, what is it?
It's North Carolina. And
I thought you were going to say Florida for a second, and I was going to disown you.
I want to live in Asheville. I love the idea of living in the mountains and having a decent sized city there, living in the mountains, being able to hike, to fish, to hunt, and just be out.
All the hunting you do?
Well, now that we have a bird dog, we're going to be doing so much more hunting.
It's but the one thing that I like.
I work the dog.
Missouri, thankfully, Missouri is not as flat as some of the other states that are around us, like Southern Illinois, Iowa, Nebraska, Kansas.
Southern Wisconsin. Not where I was in Wisconsin. I was up in the Dells.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was way up in Wisconsin.
To get the duck.
Because when we went to the Green Bay game,
went past Janesville, Wisconsin, and said hello to Paul Ryan.
What's he up to?
I hope he's still working out to Rage Against the Machine.
I love that about it. Great. Paul Ryan, let us know what you're doing. Call in.
Yeah.
Do we have a number? I don't think we have a number, but I can send you a link.
You know what? Given everything else is going on in politics right now, I would love to talk to Paul Ryan.
Agreed.
Your favorite state is not Greenland?
Or as Billy Long said, possibly Iceland. Oh my God.
Not to get into politics, but
we're here, I think.
I was listening to a podcast today, and they were going through the latest poll numbers, and they're like, he's underwater by 40 to 60 points in some of these issues.
Right.
Who our current president?
He's like, fake news. People love it.
I was talking with some people at the Capitol in Jefferson City, and listen, I'll be 100% honest. I'll be honest on this podcast. I think that getting rid of Nicolas Maduro is a net benefit for the world. However, we have now set a precedent that that other countries can just do that. But now the thing is, because that was taken actually well by a lot of people. You have this idea that we're like, "Oh, let's go ahead and just take Greenland now." It's like, that belongs to an ally of ours. What? No, we don't do that.
That felt so random, by the way. I was like,
It did.
so we want
I have-
Greenland?
By the way, I have some really bad news for everybody right now.
What?
What's
It is 2005, and I'm here for it, brother.
Take a seat.
Ah,
Tyler
no.
too.
Yeah, I guess.
Hey.
I got all four
Only
kids.
Connor gets that joke.
I got all 4 kids down. I think
You mean like down forever?
sleep.
Let her pour one out for
You weirdo. All right, what have I missed?
we were just talking about how Greenland is our newest state. Because we were saying if you could pick any state that you think is like the best state in America, what would it be? And I said Texas, he said Montana, Connor said North Carolina.
No. Not best state, but if you were to pick up your family, move to one, what would be your preference?
Ooh, that's a really good one.
I know.
Hold on.
Greenland.
No. Gosh, I love Missouri, but it has its faults.
Do you?
I would typically take like a super productive agriculture space. So
Texas.
Now, I don't know, dude. You know what I really love? I know they get hurricanes, but
Oklahoma.
I love like North Carolina. Like I love
North Carolina.
I love the
Come
east
on
side
and
of the
raise up.
Appalachians.
Take your shirt off.
It's
Put
the
around
most
your head so like a
historical.
helicopter.
Oh my god!
Does it change your decision if you have Connor as a neighbor?
So
Yeah.
you and Connor are gonna live in a compound in North Carolina.
We already live in a
Right?
compound here.
Well, you're gonna pick it up and put it on one of those trucks that go on the highway with
No,
that.
I'm just
With
wait-
it,
oh,
says,
thank you.
it says wide load, and it's like a trailer, which that happens all the time.
Yeah, sure. The no, we'll see what happens. Why? How did this come up though? Because I already did the math, and with the global sea level rise projecting that by 2050, I'm looking at being like 30 minutes away from the beach because the Mississippi River basin is going to be saltwater. So
Well, that's exciting. A lot of alligators coming in, which is good because Connor knows how to fight off alligators.
hey,
He helped. He told me to do it.
I almost commented on that YouTube video and was going to tell people
okay.
that was a little dramatic, the story. It was a little
I think you
dramatic.
were a little drunk and maybe a little numb, like you couldn't remember it clearly.
Are you kidding
Connor
me?
was probably not less drunk, and he was like terrified for his
It's a
life.
gator. It's like 4 feet long. Like it's a 4 foot long reptile. What are
That
you going
son
to
of a
do?
bitch was 6 feet, you bastard.
Yeah, I
You
was gonna
didn't
say
see
that's bigger than me, taller than me.
Anyway,
Anyways,
okay. Ooh,
yeah.
I was
What else?
gonna say. Now, what state would you never, under any circumstance, gun to your head, would you say I'm not going there?
California.
God, I was just gonna say California.
That's a weird answer. California has a lot of great things going on.
Does it?
Nevada has literally nothing for me.
That's not true. Nevada is thriving. Do you understand? It's like the
Las
biggest-
Vegas, which is Sin City, and then after that, it's Lake Mead, which I don't really care about, and it's a desert. So
Do you understand that isn't Lake Tahoe somewhat in there?
Lake
Lake
Tahoe
Tahoe-
is literally in Nevada.
yeah, and I also don't care about the Nevada side of Lake Tahoe.
Also, Nevada has something that nobody else has. The Backstreet Boys at the Sphere.
Now you sold us.
Sphere. I can't say the word.
You know what? You know what?
I can't say the word.
I changed my answer for the best state to live in. It's got to be Nevada now because of that specific thing.
What about so New Mexico would have been on my list, but until I heard
New
how
Mexico's
great-
pretty sweet.
it's the best. There's great fishing. There's great elk hunting. I mean,
That's true.
there's it's so wildlife, and there's a lot of. I love New Mexico. Albuquerque could be better.
Albuquerque's pretty shitty.
No,
Well,
keep
I'm from
Algo. Keep it the same. Keep it. Let them do their thing.
You know, it's a pretty sweet spot. Boise, Idaho.
Idaho.
I've heard Boise's actually bad.
Idaho, Idaho.
That's the Boise's in the hood, man.
Any other
Quick
bad funds that we need to get out of
you
our
just thought
system?
that it had to get in Boise. Soon
I
I'm
had
gonna
to get
get drunk.
For
The day begins.
That's my mom's house.
Guys,
That's my
think
second
Boise seems
favorite.
cool.
I told Connor last night that's my second favorite cover of all time. First favorite cover song of all time is obviously Johnny Cash's Hurt, who covered the 9 Inch Nails.
Couldn't agree with you more. Could not agree with
it
you
is
more.
the best.
I've never agreed with you more. on
Boys in
something.
the Hood is number 2 just because it's so good.
By Dynamite Hack.
Shout
out Dynamite Hack.
They covered Eazy-E. But third is 99 Red Balloons by Goldfinger, who covered Nina.
Yeah, Nina.
Yeah, the German.
Wait a second. 99 Red Balloons, which is like probably my all-time favorite song that my favorite band, Home by 11, plays. That is a cover?
Yes.
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 cover
No,
of a
it's
cover.
100% by an. Is it an 80s band?
It's an
German band?
80s German pop band called Nina,
And-
where the entire song is sung. The entire song is sung in German,
It's a great song, by the way. It is great. You
Yes.
should listen to it.
but it was
My mind is blown.
Goldfinger did an
We've already discussed this, but-
unbelievable.
Have we? Did we
actually.
discuss it
And
last
it's
week?
not even
That's
just
why it
German.
does the
It's
chorus
West
in German sometimes.
because it was written during the Cold War.
That's
The
right.
99 Red Balloons are nukes.
That's what she was talking about.
That's what they were talking about in that song.
That is so dark. I thought this was like a
It's super dark.
99th birthday. We're gonna 9 red balloons.
Party like it's 1999.
I mean, it'd be a hell of a party. A lot of fireworks.
And
Hey, that was a good one.
I don't know.
You get a gold.
Here's a
You get a
thing.
gold star for that one.
Wow.
But-
Anyways, so what's your guys'
No
favorite
kicking.
songs of all time?
Ooh,
Because
best cover songs.
I'm
Go.
pretty sure that I'm pretty sure that my cover songs will encompass most people's, but go ahead. You
Okay,
have a good one.
so Tyler, do you remember when you and Gretchen visited us in Roscoe Village and we went to Retro on Roscoe? It was a street fest, and
Yeah.
there was a cover band called
Wedding
the
band.
Wedding Band.
No, it was
Unbelievable.
wedding band.
Not the. There's no
No,
the.
it's like
I'll
wedding
never
band.
forget it.
BANNED.
Where was I?
Connor, it
Oh,
was.
weddings are
I thought you were
banned.
there.
No,
Where
wedding
is-
band.
Where was this?
Like the
Hey,
band
was
from
Connor
March.
there? Because it was
not there.
it was the most unbelievable. I'll never forget.
Was this the Colorado trip?
I'll never forget it.
No,
Where
it was
was it?
Chicago. Tyler and
The
Gretchen
lead
came
singer
up.
literally had a fan set up to blow his hair.
It
They
was
were all in pink
the best
tuxedos,
show.
shorts.
It was
Like they were in
unbelievable.
short tuxedos with
Guys, you
shorts.
should get them on the podcast. They are unbelievable.
Yes. Hey, wedding band, Chicago, Illinois. Could you please come on Pointers for Life?
This is probably in their feed.
I know you have some pointers for us because they were in pink tuxedos with ruffles, like Adam Sandler from The Wedding Singer. Tuxedo shorts, and the bassist had long flowing hair, and he had a fan sitting right next to him just to blow his hair in the wind the entire time.
It was unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Katie, so I got to tell you what my memory of that entire trip. So I was drinking beer all day with you guys. It was a
He was
great
falling
street
asleep,
fest.
so I put him in his crate.
What I
Yeah,
remember
it looks
is
like he's
that-
falling asleep.
what I remember was that
We
we
can't
were
let lie.
and all of us. The only thing I remember from that entire concert was the lead singer was like working the crowd and like talking to the crowd, and all of a sudden I hear the drums go doo doo, and then he goes. It was the most epic like build up to it, and he executed. It was. I'll never forget it the rest of my life.
Could
we
we also give
I
a
was
give a
not
little
there.
bit
Where
of a
was-
credit?
Sorry.
Little credit to the harmony you two just had.
Yeah,
That's
we
pretty
played a
good.
band together. I have been working on my backup harmonies, by the way.
I'm not gonna lie. I actually do enjoy when we have to do a song where there's harmonies and Tyler gets to sing it. Vince doesn't quite hit it. Tyler
trying.
can actually hit it. He can hit those high notes. I'm shocked by it.
I love Vince's
Leva,
passion.
Stop.
I gotta give him that.
I gotta give Vince.
Hey,
Okay.
speaking of that came up your 40th birthday party.
Yes.
Yes.
Are we actually doing it?
All right. You hear it. You're gonna hear it here first. Pointers.
I say we invite any subscribers.
any subscribers, any listeners who
Red
want to
won't
come.
Boost the guest list. too much.
September 5th is a Saturday, 2026. Yours truly, Katie Luebbert, turns 40. And I am having my 40th birthday party at the VFW Hall in Evanston, Illinois. And I have not one, but 2 musical acts. Our opener is a beautiful band called Cowboy Church, straight out of Freeburg, Missouri.
They're awesome.
And our headliner is my brothers, plus a couple other bandmates, Carter and Vince, plus Daniel Harrison on the keys, Home by 11.
By 11.
You heard it here first. You can show up, like us, subscribe, and show
Hey,
up.
the password to show up is that you watch Pointer's podcast.
You don't have to watch it. You can listen. You can listen to anywhere you
No.
get your podcasts.
Katie, the password to get in is good being with you.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Connor, that's why we keep you around. Always
know.
adding value. Always adding value.
I do what I can.
Everywhere you go. That's great. That's great. No, we're excited. I literally on Christmas Eve texted everybody I know to save the date. And I was like, screw Christmas. Katie's turning 40.
Hey, seriously, though, you need
Forget
to.
about Jesus.
Forget about Jesus.
Can you guys help throw, like,
Never
to
do it for anyone.
Vince and Carter, like, a couple $100 just to come up there?
I think you guys are going to get paid very well.
Okay. Well, they would like to know ahead of time, probably.
Carter's gonna have to bring the whole
Okay.
family up.
And it's a whole family thing, so it's like we really.
Vince
didn't
doesn't have
plan it.
family, so you're good.
Yeah, Vince is single
Perfect.
for now.
Perfect.
And
So
then
he's
Freddie
cheap.
Pointers,
He's a
please
cheap date.
He's a male. He's 30, right?
These are early 30s.
Early 30s.
He can shred the guitar like a
He
mother.
can shred the guitar. He's an engineer.
engineer.
Makes a lot of money, apparently.
Honestly, sounds like a catch.
We don't really know, but we
don't know.
assume.
Yeah.
I thought Carter Peters' stepdad was his dad.
Dude, Will is so awesome.
Well, Will's not even
Well-
stepdad. They're not even married. Are they married?
I think so.
married.
They
Oh,
were
they are
wearing
married.
rings.
Yeah, so it
He's
is.
a stepdad.
All right, I was wrong. Sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
Will's the man though. He's helped us out.
Sorry,
so
Will.
much. He owns the local music store here in Jeff, the only music store here in Jeff, and it just so happens to be Peter's stepdad, and he has helped us out so much. It's been awesome.
That man has an ear.
We
for
owe a lot
music.
to Will.
He has the ear for music in a way that so many so few people have. Like, I love when he's there because what he does is, like, when we play our first couple songs, he'll be in the background, and then afterwards he'll just walk right up, go right to the mixing board, and fix our problems,
He
and be
gave-
like, he's like, there you go.
So he donated the mixing board to us, which has 200 knobs on it.
That's $1,000 mixing board.
Oh yeah, and he'll
But
go.
like,
up there
do you
and-
know what the knobs do?
I have no idea.
No idea.
I play.
If you push them up, it gets louder. I know that.
Yeah. Up is
But you guys
that.
sound great. You guys are so fun. So Home by 11, such a fun band. Connor, every time Connor has to play a show, Tyler's like hyped, like doesn't affect him, just doesn't affect him at all.
Oh, yeah.
Connor will be crabby for the entire 2 days before, especially the day of. Like, won't talk to anybody.
He won't eat the day of.
Because I'm so
He
nervous.
won't eat.
I'm so nervous every time.
Which is so interesting because you're so good. Like, you're so good.
I don't even think about it until I get to there.
Yeah. Tyler's like, I don't care what people think of me. I think that is what it is. I think, Connor, you care too much about what people think of you, and Tyler doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, that's about right. I mean, look how
Story of our lives.
look at how we're dressed. I think that is a
I have
perfect
a
example.
coat and a vest.
Tyler, you look like
And
the guy from Home Alone.
and a
Tyler,
white
Yeah.
shirt.
Tyler, you look like you are literally homeless,
Guys,
But that's always how Tyler.
which is hilarious because we're in a house that he owns. This man owns 3 houses.
I own 3
Yeah,
dollars.
but 2 of them are like trailers. So is that really a house?
Manufactured home.
Yeah,
Are you
yeah.
kidding me? It's taxed
no,
as real
The
estate.
other one's a trailer. This is a prefabricated domicile.
Hmm.
It's a trailer.
It's a 19.
Yeah.
This is a 1990s chandelier. Is the brand.
Chandelier.
Yeah.
That sounds
And
fancy.
The other
but
house
it's-
I own is a 2002 Clayton, which is another
I-
manufactured home. It's a double wide, but it's on a brick foundation.
Didn't know they had names.
I did because I had a title for these things. They're titled, well, like a car title.
Oh
But I turned them in and we're
So wait. So you own cars,
no,
not houses.
mobile home.
those are the price. That's what the names of the houses.
Great.
I didn't know they had names. I did not know. This is news to me.
Now you know.
Yeah,
Don't,
You heard it here first. This podcast really informs a lot of.
it does. It does. Like, so I don't know. What do
It's
you do
pointers
with
for life.
like
It's
if you have
pointers for
an
life.
animal that lives outside, and right now it's what 29 degrees and windy and snowing in Missouri. What do you do about that?
animals were created in this weather and they will stay in this weather. Nook, his fur, I went out, he's laying out in the snow right now.
Which is amazing.
And it's,
By the way, go
Yeah.
ahead, please.
oh, I
Please.
was just going to
continue.
say the snow is on his fur and it's completely, it looks like a frozen ice cap on his fur because he's so well insulated. And he loves it. He won't come inside actually.
Great Pyrenees for those who are listening.
Yeah, he'll try to come.
It's like finally my time of year.
Yes.
It's his time.
He hates
It's his
summer.
time.
He
He will come inside in the summer. When it gets like 110, we'll let him inside because I was like, dude, that sucks.
Yeah, this is his time. Meanwhile,
It'll be 9 degrees tomorrow night. It'll be 9 degrees here in Missouri.
God.
And,
That's right. Tomorrow's the cold day.
And he'll be laying out in the front yard.
Sunday is a cold day here. It's gonna be freezing.
It'll be
Well-
negative up there probably.
it's going to be a high of like 1 degree and low of 1
I have
degree.
18. Be
It's a
closer.
night game.
Yeah.
Bear.
It's Matt Stafford, right? He's like 1-18 when it's below like 40 degrees or raining.
I don't
They
want to
do
get too
not play well.
excited. I don't want to get too excited, but like, fuck the Rams. Let's fucking get this.
Let's go.
Bears.
Bears.
I heard Stan
Duh,
Kroenke.
Bears.
I read something where Stan Kroenke owns 2.7 million
We were talking
acres
about
of
that
land.
earlier.
And Stan, if you're watching, I love the land and would love to come visit the land.
Stan, if you're
I-
watching, I want you to know that if I'm ever in a room with you, I'm going to punch you in the face.
Stan, if you're watching, I'm not gonna bring Connor with me.
I think
We'll go fishing.
good deal.
And
Good
hunt-
deal. Good
yeah,
deal.
We'll go fishing and hunting on your land.
If we go hunting on your land, Stan Kroenke, you're not coming back.
Stan again. Connor's not invited.
I probably ought to. No.
Love you, Stan.
Hate you, Stan.
Stan, read between the lines, buddy. Anyway,
Man, good being with you guys. This is fun.
Mhm.
Tyler, I'm so glad you came. You never come to these things.
Don't.
and I love it. He always comes in like Kramer, just door, just hit like he always opens my door as powerful as possible.
I don't knock. I do not. I never knock.
You do if my door's locked.
I guess.
Because you hit the handle like 3 times, and you're like, why is this door unlocked? Or why is this door not locked? And you just bash on the door.
0 people in this freaking county road lock their doors. Like, why would you ever need to lock your door? It's a trailer.
I'll tell you
Where are they
one
gonna steal?
reason, because I think that there's some meth people in the state of Missouri
Well,
that go around looking for meth, and they might just knock on or just come in random houses looking for meth.
you know who knocks on Connor's
Mm.
door every once in a while is the people who are working on mom and dad's house across the road.
Yeah,
Why?
same reason.
So there were
To
some.
use the bathroom.
It was
The porta potty might be better.
these guys were working for somebody, and they were subcontractors, and they were obviously tweaking, and they wanted I had these stupid like a workbench outside that I got from the bank. It was I hated them. They had a lot of drawers on them, whatever. And they knocked on Connor's door and said, "Hey, are you guys gonna throw those away?" And Connor's like, "Dude, this is my brother's house. I have no idea what he's doing to him."
No idea.
Anyways, Connor calls me and I'm like, and they're standing there while he's calling me. I was like, dude, if they want them, they could take them tomorrow because I still had stuff at them. So I went and got all my tools out of them because I just we got the tools.
Yeah, because I got
And by we,
told to
Connor did 90% of the work, and then
By the time
Tyler
I
showed
got
up
him
when
over
it
to
was almost
Connor's
done.
house, though, I had them on a front loader, and I mean, we tore the crap out of them. They were all like janky and stuff, and I was like, if they will take them, they can have them. And no joke, literally by 3:00 the next day, I was coming home and they were gone. It was awesome.
That man.
That is actually great.
That man smelled like he was made of cigarettes. Like,
What can-
holy-
What would you do?
And-
if you-
I have a question. When you mentioned that they were tweaking, like, what does that mean?
Oh, I was kind of joking. They probably weren't on drugs, but they smoked a lot of cigs. They obviously had a hard life, I guess. I don't know.
Well, just because you smoke a lot of cigs doesn't mean you have to have a hard life.
They live.
I don't
This
know
guy-
why you're pointing at me.
They live.
This guy
hard.
had a very nice, privileged life, and he smoked like 2 cartons a day or something.
They
like
live.
that.
There's
Cartons.
some people who
Goodness
live a little
gracious.
harder.
2 packs a day.
Lord, Katie. He was a restaurant. He was the back of the house restaurant worker. That's the answer of why he smoked so many cigarettes.
Connor
Well, that
told
was
me.
only on days off. I couldn't get outside that much when I was working.
So
Yeah.
Ian, is this true when you work in a restaurant? You almost Connor told me he literally the only break he would ever get is a smoke break, and so he started smoking just to get a break.
That's how I got it.
Well, I was smoking before that, but that's directionally true.
I didn't really smoke before that.
I have to
I
pee.
smoked when I drank, I guess.
Continue the conversation.
Unlikely.
Ian.
Okay, yeah, you guys aren't going to talk until I get back.
No, we're not. We're just
Just stare at each other. It's like my one of my biggest pet peeves with my teams is when I dial in and like I'm like late from another call and nobody has said a word. And I'm like, you have literally nothing to talk to each other about. There are like 6 people on this phone call. You're sitting there on mute. What is wrong with you people?
Do you really tell people that?
All the time.
And they pay you to tell them that?
Well, it's my team. They work for me.
Oh, yeah, I guess it's your guys.
That is.
Are you a
wouldn't tell clients that.
micromanager, Ian?
Only when they're fucking up.
Can I work for you?
Sure.
Can I work remote?
Only if you want to get on a plane every other week.
I said remote, Ian.
This man does not like planes.
I hate planes.
You know what's really fun? Today is the first day that Hawk has ever been in a crate. So we're crate conditioning today and then tonight. So that's gonna be fun.
That's not.
He's up there barking right now. I'm
How's
sleeping with earplug. I'm
how's
sleeping with
Lexi?
my shooting earplugs in.
Wait, can you guys hear the dog? Can you guys hear the dog?
No, I can't hear the dog. How is Rex handling?
Rex is super excited.
He's never been happier. That guy, I've never seen him smile. Like, he's always had resting bitch face, dog resting bitch face, and now he is like smiling. Never seen him smile before. So human family can't make him happy, but bring a little puppy around.
He just needed a buddy.
Tyler, that reminds me. You mentioned on a phone call earlier today, you said, I'm glad I'm not the only one with a homosexual dog. Which one of your dogs? I'm going to guess. Which one of your dogs is homosexual? And I'm going to guess. Wesley. But he's so cute. I love
There's anything wrong with that.
There is
See-
absolutely
see,
nothing wrong with that.
Here's the thing. Wesley isn't actually homosexual. Wesley is
Takes after his owner.
incredibly horny and just wants to hump anything that exists.
Connor, he humps one dog only. I have a female dog and a male dog, and he only humps the male dog.
Okay, so he is homosexual. Okay,
He's
fair
homosexual.
enough.
Wait, so
It's
Wesley
okay.
humps Nook?
Yeah, and Nook doesn't care because Nook
That
like
must be hilarious.
Nook's literally 10. Nook is 10 times bigger than him.
How does
Wesley's
he
like,
even logistically make that happen? He
No.
can't reach.
Nook? Well, Nook's the
Is he
outside
waiting until he's
person.
laying down?
I don't know. Nook lets him do it because he's just such a big dog. He doesn't even know what's going on.
Well, his fur, like, he can't feel anything.
No. Nook is a cold-blooded dog, though. He's such a good boy.
He's
Although-
such a good boy.
There's gonna be a lot of humping of other dogs going on in this house because we can't neuter him until 2.
Why?
Are you kidding me?
Part of the
What?
contract.
I didn't know that.
For what? You have a contract?
Yeah, it's a breeder.
Come say hi to the
Fucking
audience.
show dog with fucking
Junie.
papers.
Hi, Junie. Hey, look. I'm your godfather, but here's your favorite uncle.
Don't smile.
She just.
That was close.
Don't
She said,
smile.
no.
We almost had her.
Don't smile. Don't smile.
Tyler figured this thing out about baby squats. I don't know. I don't understand baby squats, but Tyler is somehow a baby.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
I don't think
I
so.
had 4 of them, so you kind of get used to it.
I think it's more the homeless vibe.
Yeah. I think it's the fact that they can just walk all over him. Like, literally.
Guys, come on.
Actually,
Change
you know
the
what?
subject.
Actually, I'm thinking about what Ian said, where, see, you look like a lot of the people that they see on the streets in Chicago.
Oh, that's right.
And they're like, this is familiar.
Or on Sesame Street, all like the fake homeless people who are happy
Yeah.
and not crazy.
We're friends with Oscar the Grouch.
you know, the guy who pops out of the trash can.
Mm. Yeah.
I'm going to tell you about the letter G. Get out.
Oh, man. All right. So Katie and Ian, tell the pod. You've had a rough week. It's a Friday night, maybe going into Saturday. Kids are kids. But what do you all do to just relax?
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Do I have to tell? Do they have to tell us?
Well, this is a PG podcast. It's not a sex podcast,
Oh.
like I said earlier.
Why do you keep going that direction? Good God.
Because it's a stress relief. Yeah.
You kicked out Tyler. Look, he's literally walking out the door. Tyler, get back here.
Tyler's
Yeah.
so dramatic. He's so dramatic. He has 4 kids.
He literally just left the house.
Well, you got to keep it regular, you know.
We didn't. We don't need a minimum. But yeah. No, to relax, we zen.
And sin.
We zen.
Zen and Sin?
And we literally, I'm out. And we literally have crying baby. It is 9:07. Like, she probably shouldn't still be up. But we're not great parents on Fridays. And then our newest addition just has been barking nonstop for, this is empty too.
Oh boy.
You
Also,
just
I
got
think,
me.
I think Tyler actually left.
Well, he can't hang,
Nah, he can't.
He can't hang. What do you do to relax on a Friday night, my friend?
I'm not gonna lie.
That's the solo act.
Okay. He played the
I
game.
knew he was gonna come back. It's like the
I
encore.
was like, man, he was gone for a minute.
Tyler,
Wait.
stop being
He's putting his
dramatic.
shoes on, and now he's gonna leave. Tyler.
Okay.
Tyler. All right, whatever. Anyway,
We don't need him.
now actually, I used to play video games a lot, and
You don't anymore?
well, I still do, but like way less than I used to. Can you make a decision on what you're gonna do here?
Tyler
Hey,
can't make a decision
do me a favor.
to save his life.
No. Because of that, take that jug of water, put it on top of my fireplace, and put some wood in there. And I'm gonna talk to the
Look
to
at
the
this
people.
bullshit. So Connor's having me pour water on top of the wood stove thing.
In a pot so that the house isn't like dry as crap.
That. It's like a humidifier.
It is. It's exactly what it is. And he just poured a little bit on the stove because why wouldn't he?
Why wouldn't he?
Go outside and grab a couple logs to throw on the fire, and then you're welcome to come back.
I see.
Well, now after, but
Can I just say really quick, my daughter June is crying like really badly and like just like won't stop crying, and all I can hear is Valerie, like when she's crying, she's like Valerie. Okay.
Well, sing. You want to come sit with us?
Do you not know Valerie?
No.
They don't know Valerie? You're in a
What is Valerie?
Hold up, dude. I have no idea.
I have a friend named Valerie.
Yeah, she's
We-
cool.
no,
That-
the
well,
listeners don't need to listen
yeah.
to
Yeah, she's
to
cool.
pray.
Yeah, Valerie Schmidt.
Right.
She's awesome.
Ben is one of my favorite people.
Ben Schmitz is one of the coolest human
He's
beings
coming
who
on the
ever existed.
podcast, by the way.
Oh yeah, we're having him on here.
Ben Smith
Ben has a wild, just I don't say wild life, but he just has stories. Like he's on a dive team. Yeah.
for days.
No, he's on a dive team that dives at the Lake of the Ozarks. And if you know the Lake of the Ozarks, it is muddy and scary.
Why would you ever go in that water?
It's
You
the
will get
scariest place.
chlamydia.
It's the scariest
No,
place on earth.
he's part of the rescue dive team by the local sheriff's office. So he's a certified scuba diver, and he literally goes and helps people when they do the boat races at the Lake of the Ozarks. But because he's part of this team, he also gets to travel all over the world to go on dives. And the most recent one, he was in Egypt. He was diving in the Red Sea.
He's coming on the podcast.
Oh, he's so coming on the podcast.
and he is going to tell us all
It's like
about
one of my best friends of all time.
He's the most fun dude ever.
He's
He's
great.
always in a good mood. I've never seen him in a bad mood. Connors probably has. I've never.
I've
Is
seen one-
he okay? Is he
See-
married? Does he have kids?
Yes, yeah. He's married. He has 2 kids.
And
part of the
still,
Smith-
he's always in a
he's
good
Smith-
mood.
He's a Smith from off 133. Shoot, he has an.
Oh,
older
I know
brother.
who he
That's his
is.
name.
Matt.
Connor.
He has his 2 older brothers, Matt and I forget the other name.
It doesn't matter. Ian doesn't know.
Yeah, but he no, Ian, I think you've met him before.
Certainly possible.
And actually, and every time I reference you, he's always like, Ian. Oh yeah, that guy's
I
great.
should talk about Tyler's bachelor.
No, your bachelorette party.
A bachelor party. I don't remember that. And why are you wearing a cream-colored shirt?
Yeah, is that a reference to Cream the band?
Which is it was a great super group, by the way.
Eric Clapton.
Actually, let's
Band called Cream for nothing.
Ian, who were the members of Cream?
Oh,
Eric Clapton.
Name somebody other than Eric Clapton.
Tyler, name another member of Cream that was not Eric Clapton.
I don't know.
Hey, Ian,
That's the
who
funniest
sings
part about it.
Valerie?
It's a super group,
I
but
have
we
no
can't
idea.
remember
Neil
it.
Diamond, I think.
No, Neil Diamond was not on Cream.
Neil Diamond. Oh my god.
Well, I'm just saying who sang Valerie. No, I'm
never heard that
totally
I've
happy
never
to.
heard it either.
I've never heard that song.
Valerie.
no wonder. It was Eric Clapton, Ginger Baker, who nobody's ever heard of, and Jack Bruce, who nobody's ever heard of.
Yeah, but
They were super group.
they were super group.
So Eric
Doesn't
Clapton.
sound like it.
Eric Clapton
It's just
carried the.
Eric
Hey,
Clapton.
Cream was awesome, dude.
Yeah.
In the
White room with black curtains.
You never give in.
I'm more of a
Katie.
Should have done that with my kids.
Never get it. Totally. We have like rabbits and all sorts of small game that go through our yard. Like I took the puppy out and his nose was just on the ground. He was just like pointing in all different directions. Like there's something out here somewhere.
Ian is so excited about this dog. Like I haven't heard about much else.
Dude,
since
Ian,
we-
he's gonna go crazy when he comes out of Loose Creek, dude.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna have
It's
to
gonna
let,
be interesting.
yeah, you're gonna have to keep him on leash or something.
No, I'm gonna put him on a tie down when he's outside.
What's a tie down?
You just
Stake with
stake it.
rope.
Like that reminds me of like the Sandlot dog. You know that scary dog.
Yeah, that
Like
wouldn't let him get the
those dogs
baseball.
have like too much prey drive to be left alone outside
Well,
until they're like old enough to be like smarter.
well, that's kind of how our old border collie was. Remember,
Callie.
Callie, the
R.I.P.
border collie,
baby.
but we had to put her upstairs, up on the deck, because when we would be swimming in the pool, because her whole deal was she's in her instinct is to keep us in the pool. So anytime you try to get out, she'd nip at you.
Yeah.
She
No,
literally
this dog is
learned how
gonna
to
be in
work
the
the
pool
gate.
with us.
She learned how to work the gate, and that was insane.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh,
He's
she can open a door.
Yep. I remember that day when she died because she like had a heart attack or something. One of my many ex-boyfriends had to go and pick her up and carry her over to me.
Did your mom get a cake?
Kim couldn't have been happier. Kim was
Yeah.
celebrating.
She marks all the dogs' death days as like holidays.
She
No.
hates dogs. I'm like,
No.
why does she hate animals?
She hates animals inside the house.
And guess
You
what we do? We bring animals inside the house.
Yep.
Yeah. And also, Kim is so funny. Our mom, for those who don't know, she is so funny. She hates animals, yet she married a guy and decided to move to a farm
Well, all the animals are outside,
while, well, the animals are outside.
other than the snakes.
I guess Kim's gonna have to come on the podcast sometime. I don't know how great of a guest she'll be, but she can at least tell us her backstory of being a textile and apparel management like grad. She used to order.
She's gonna be great.
clothes from
She's
a
gonna be great.
catalog in St. Thomas when they lived in St. Thomas, which is you think Loose Creek's in the middle of nowhere? St. Thomas is in the middle of nowhere.
And actually, Tyler, I think it wasn't that a trip? No, it was. I don't think it was a trailer, but it was like a very tiny little house.
Yeah, it was an old
And there
house
was
and
a
they
lot-
had mice.
Mice.
Yeah,
And she was so scared.
hates, which I hate mice
She's
too.
so
but
scared.
I now have 11 cats and I've never seen a mouse since I got the cat.
I was gonna say like
Yeah.
ever since we got Rex,
We haven't seen
I
mice
have
either.
not seen a mouse.
Dogs, cats, good rodent repellents. And I
I mean, Rex is basically a cat.
I
but-
tell you guys, we got Rex. I don't know. June was a year old, and so I'm dealing with two babies at once.
She was like 6 months.
Oh yeah, he was like traveling. He was traveling every week. So I'm like
Ugh.
here. I'm like postpartum motherfucker. I have a high stress job at the time. I don't have the high stress job anymore. I
Yeah,
have a
Gretchen's
good
in a
life,
thick of postpartum right now.
honey. And don't knock it till you try it, man, because that postpartum is
Dude, it's real.
it's real.
But
Like,
I've
you're
been
not
through it 4
yourself.
times before, and so I know how to do it, but it's wild, dude.
Four
Yeah,
times
4
before.
times.
Do you have a child we don't know about?
I guess. No, 3 times before. Whatever.
This would be the fourth part. If you went through it
So I
4
said
times
4
before,
times.
you had
I'm
5
adding up.
kids.
You gotta count the one that you're in.
Yeah, you count the one you're in. So anyway, Tyler, I'm on your side on this one.
Thank you.
And
Katie.
It's okay. You guys can be wrong.
that's our life. We're just always
I love
wrong
you.
together. Okay, Tyler, no one asked you.
You know what?
Thank you for
I just feel like Ian needed a win today, so he gets one.
No,
It's okay, Connor.
he got a dog today. It's fine.
Ian's
Okay,
gotta win.
so we are 6 months postpartum. I have a 6-month-old, and then we get a brand new puppy because we just kind of hate our free time. We hate free time. Ian travels every single week for work. I'm here with everybody. And I also decided to coach soccer for some godforsaken reason. And with this dog, I have no idea. I have literally no idea what I'm doing because I haven't had a dog inside the house ever. I've never had an inside dog. So I'm just like leaving the kitchen door open and I'm just like letting the dog go in and out into the backyard, fenced backyard, all this stuff. And my in-laws are over here. Shut up, you guys. So my in-laws are over here and, watching the kids on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Love them. Thank you, in-laws, for helping us with our childcare. That's very, very, very kind. But because we leave we we leave our door open, critters can sometimes get inside. And Jim, my father-in-law, who I love dearly, is sitting on the couch, and Ian's traveling for work. I'm 6 months postpartum, working. And Jim texts Ian, who's on a business trip, not me, who's upstairs working. And he texts Ian and says, "Hey, Ian, a chipmunk just ran across your living room floor." I didn't tell Katie.
Telling Katie would have been a better option.
And Ian,
Meanwhile-
what did you say to your dad?
I don't remember, but I think when I get those text messages, I usually ignore them because I don't have anything productive to say.
And then
Is that when you just get
later,
up emoji?
Thanks for the entirely useless information I could do nothing about.
A hang loose
and
emoji.
later that evening, after feeding the children and then bringing them all upstairs to take the bath of the evening, I open the door of the bathroom, and lo and behold, a chipmunk just like right there, just like, I'm here on the bathroom floor. I lost my shit.
Did you kill the chipmunk?
Did you kill the chipmunk?
I closed the bathroom door. I was like, "No babs. Now you will not be bathed." And I was like, "Guys," and I like speed dial Ian, and it was like, "There's a chipmunk!" And I'm like freaking out. And lo and
Katie!
behold, Jim Byrd knew all the whole time.
Katie, you're from Missouri. You're from mid-Missouri. You have dealt
matter.
with squirrels
Tell
and
him what you
coons
did
and
next time.
possums and copperheads. Like, I know you had an interaction with a copperhead.
But
And
like
your
not
reaction-
inside my house. Not inside my
Just
house.
shoo it out.
You know what's funny though, Katie, is that you had
Shoo it out? I
What?
didn't shoo it out. It's on the
That is-
second
Do
floor.
you
That
guys-
is not the direction that I gave Katie.
Do you
I
guys
told her to-
remember? Do you guys remember the time where Brad Roach, everybody was at Thanksgiving in Loose Creek, my mom's side, and the bat got in the house.
The bat.
It was Thanksgiving, and we had the doors open because it was hot in the house and stuff. And all of a sudden, a bat flies in the house, and this is mom and dad's house, and everybody
Connor's house.
completely freaked out. And which obviously, so I've never had a bat in my house. I live in the freaking woods, right? And again, I guess I'm across the street. Anyways, the bat is in the house, and everybody's freaking out. And Brad Roach and everybody's been drinking since 2, and this is like
way earlier
8
than
at
that.
night. And Brad Roach grabs the American flag that Dad had on the front porch and is trying to shoo the bat out of the house with the American flag. I'm standing outside the door yelling
That's America.
echolocation, trying to get that bat to come to me. Obviously a bad decision, but no shit. He's waving the American flag and gets the bat out of the house eventually, right? It
He
goes
does.
out of the house.
He does. He did get it out.
You remember that though?
Oh, Brad.
I'll
Were
never,
we there for that?
So
I will
I
never
don't
forget it.
think we were there for that.
That was
Sadly,
great,
I
man.
know. I've heard the story, but that would have been a core memory. I'm pretty sure we were in Rochester for
It was
that.
the most funny thing I could have ever imagined happening while the Seabolds were in town, which are from St. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Well, the end of the chipmunk story is Katie murdered a chipmunk.
You're kidding. With
I
what?
did.
Katie.
Katie, what did you do it with a lamp?
Snap trap.
I did a snap trap with peanut butter.
Katie.
Could you imagine me going into it? Was in the morning too, and I would like poke open the door, poke open, and then I see it dead, and I'm like,
There are a few things more satisfying than like when I don't have to do it anymore because we haven't seen mice in forever. But like sitting there reading my book after I've set the snap traps and you hear them like, "Bop, good night, fuckers."
Actually, that is valid. I've had mice here, and it's the same deal. It is very, very
If
satisfying.
anybody's had mice in the house, they appreciate that.
But I'll tell you this: I also have not had mice at this house since this guy got a bunch of cats.
My cats, so the house is, again, they're around, the road goes around a ridge, but there's like, I mean, I promise you it's 100 feet dip into the bottom and back up between our houses.
They're only seeing half of your hand motions, by the way.
Well, whatever.
that's okay.
And
get it.
it's a huge ravine.
People
And
are
I have
listening.
cats over here all the time.
Yeah.
They go to mom and dad's house every once in a while. And so they are on mouse patrol. I will say, though, I looked at my feed bill this year, and we have gotten a lot. And I mean, it's kind of expensive feeding 11 cats.
I thought you only had 10. You got another one?
I don't know. We have 10 or 11. I don't know. I lost count.
It turns out
One shows up every 3 days.
if you don't fix them, they're going to multiply.
We fixed them.
We fixed them.
But before Tyler moved down here, there were actually these two cats that lived in the shed. There was BK, who was Barn Kitty, and then there was other cat. It's because basically there was
OC.
Yeah.
OC.
So Barn Kitty was like,
I love Barn Kitty.
Barn Kitty was awesome. I actually bought Barn Kitty a collar for the fleas and stuff.
They're both of the kitty brethren.
They're
were.
they,
They were.
them. Let's use proper pronouns.
They were. And so
Is that funny?
it was funny. But the problem is my house happens to be right next to a county road. So guess what happened?
They ran across it.
They ran across it right when somebody was driving.
Well, that's just stupid because there's not a lot of traffic.
There really isn't, but it was just bad timing. So one of them, that's how one of them went. But then the other one, now this is interesting. Tyler's wife, Gretchen, who we love, who we love, is my sister-in-law. I love her.
We love her.
Decided, I didn't know it did that thing.
I didn't know it did that.
Decided she was going to rescue some cats from the inner city of St. Louis. And they came down here.
Those are street cats.
And they ganged up on Barn Kitty. Oh no, other cat. On other cat and
on OC.
Barn Kitty was Pancake Cat.
Yeah, Barn
They
Kitty was
kicked her out of the club.
Yeah.
Kicked her out.
They kicked her out of the group.
Yeah.
And then we had no cats.
And then those cats were gone.
It was a very sad deal.
It was
Because
really rough.
the inner city cats came in and they kicked out. They did something with the other cat.
They reverse gentrified our farm.
And then they left, which pissed me off. And so how we ended up getting these good cats is we actually went to.
You got town and country cats?
Yeah, it was really.
Yes.
Well, we went up to Holt Summit, which was my buddy had and they were actual barn cats. They grew up in a barn, and these people just needed to get rid of them. And we got them for free. We got like 4 cats for free, and they grew up mousing. So mousing means they've been getting mice at the barn. And so we brought them home, and they've been the best cats of all time. We actually ended up giving away. I bet we gave away 8 to 10 cats to other people who in St. Louis who wanted cats for the exact same reason, and they keep them out in their detached garage. And they're the best mousers we've ever had. But we wanted to rescue cats, but it did not work because the rescue cats they're street cats.
They are.
They don't. It's a.
Do you know if they were
different...
Crips or Bloods?
I think they were Bloods.
I was thinking that too.
They're
definitely Bloods.
They could have also been Latin Kings.
Yeah. Anyways, long story short, our cats are great. They eat a lot of feed, and it's kind of expensive.
Surprising with all the mice they eat.
I think mouse poison would have been way cheaper, but I don't really believe in poison, so I like the cats. But they also eat a lot of birds.
Well,
and I saw a dead squirrel in my yard.
Well,
and Jude might eat the poison.
Jude did eat poison one time.
I remember that.
Right.
I was so pissed. But obviously, we looked
he's
it up.
Fine.
Yeah,
he's
actually
alive.
For a human to eat
Helped his
poison, they have to
immune
eat a ton of
system.
poison, which is wild. I totally thought that it was like
you touch it, you die.
Yeah, and then I realized I was like, oh wait, it's warfarin, which is just a blood thinner.
Huh.
He had it in. It was crazy, but he was just
that was scary. That was not good. That was like an Easter Sunday.
Yeah, it was.
I was so upset.
We were at Uncle Glenn's place.
We were your youngest child got some rat poison in his mouth. That was scary. Yep.
Yeah. It's all good. We called the right people, and they said it was okay, and it was.
Yeah, and you know what?
Good, I think it's good for people to know. It's like, hey, it's not the worst thing in the world that could, it's.
But
it's
like,
poison.
maybe don't do it. Just get cats.
I'd say get cats.
I'd say get cats.
And
let's get cats.
The only
Pointer of the day.
Gretchen had
pointer of the day. Get cats.
Get cats.
Even if you're allergic, Ian.
Ian's dad.
I'm not allergic.
Ian's dad, Jim Byrd.
Well, as soon as
and her nanny.
See, the problem is that as soon as Ian went to your farm, he lost his hair because of the cats.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's a known side effect.
Ian
Yeah.
came there with
Wait,
full head of hair.
If you look at Ian before he married Katie, he had hair, and then he married
not
Katie.
like that much.
And
I mean,
then-
he had a mullet. He had a mullet when I met him. Imagine him with a mullet, and that is when I thought he was like pursuable.
That's weird.
Look, if you're gonna
Isn't
do
that
a mullet,
crazy?
listen, other pointer of the day, if you're gonna have a mullet, I know it's party in the back. You also have to have party in the front.
You know, it's really interesting. I look at old pictures.
Take off the hat.
You gotta have it.
Well, like fluff that up a little bit. Tyler, your hair looks awful right now.
No.
And you have good hair.
Show the people. Show the
Just
world.
like do this, Tyler. Just go back and forth. Get some volume in there. Yeah, you got a little mullet going on.
I don't use product.
You don't shampoo your
Me
hair.
either.
No, you don't need to.
Also, I'm looking at this. I think Tyler and I both have significant foreheads. I think we might have 5 heads.
We all have foreheads. Ian has like a
Ian, show us where your hair was.
No, it's good to shave your head. Once you start
Grinding.
losing your hair, guys, once you start losing your hair, just shave it off.
Well, we will.
But I don't think the
because we're
Luebberts
Luebberts,
won't
but-
need to do it. Yeah,
Yeah,
you guys
I
won't
know.
need to do it. You'll be like
I'm
Uncle.
sure they're jealous.
You'll be like our dad and Uncle Steve.
I
and
can't wait till
like,
if Ava starts having a receding hairline, I'm just gonna blame it on Ian. And I'm gonna say your dad screwed you.
It won't be Ava.
that's right.
He
It's
screwed
gonna
you
It
be
won't
over.
be
Jay.
Ava. It's
It's
gonna
gotta
be
be
Jay. If anything.
Jay, your dad screwed you over, dude. It's just part of it, man.
Yeah.
Jay just has a straight up buzz cut, like straight
Why
up.
do you do that?
Let it grow. Give that boy a mane.
Ian, I know you want to feel like, accepted. in the family,
He
but
asked us to cut his.
I have one.
if he asked you to jump off a bridge, would you do it? No, you wouldn't. Let his hair
one
grow.
word.
I mean, we've both jumped off of bridges.
That's
before.
true.
It's actually really fun.
It is really fun.
Yeah, until like very short.
Don't jump off of bridges, you stupid motherfuckers.
We do
I
it
have
at
one.
Pentecostal Bridge.
Which
That's
rest in peace.
stupid.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
It's coming back.
It's coming back. We're getting another Pentecostal bridge. Let's go.
You guys, that's so dangerous. You're insane. Our
It
mom
was
has
really
also
dangerous,
jumped.
actually. Johnny
Our
Nolan
mom has
died.
also jumped
did?
off a bridge for our dad. They jumped off of like a Mita
What?
bridge somewhere. Oh yeah, she told us. I was like, the reason that we buzz cut Jay Bird's hair, one word,
Lice.
lice.
Hey, our kids got lice from
Uh-huh.
your kids. So
No, they did not. Our
Is
kids
this a good
were-
time to talk about the bird flu?
it's never a good time to talk about the bird flu because they don't believe in the bird flu.
It's a real thing.
It's an absolute real.
No,
we all
we
get sick when you
absolutely.
guys come down.
Yeah, no. We
Well,
absolutely.
You should try and have better immune systems and stop blaming other people for
Are
your
you
own
kidding me?
problems.
Are you
Exactly.
kidding me? You guys are like the Spaniards coming into the Amazon, dude. We have no natural defenses against the Chicago inner city freaking germs that you guys get, and then we come out to God's country and then just infect us with whatever you bring down. It's crazy, dude.
And
By
now
the
we're
way-
all White
by the
Sox
way-
fans.
And now
Good
we're
job.
White Sox
By the
fans.
way-
Good
Are
job.
you kidding me? We are White Sox fans because of that.
By the way, we live in the North Shore and we work remotely. So I think
Your kids
it's
go to
like-
school with other kids.
Here's the problem.
So
The
do yours.
Or is the
So
worst part.
yours.
You don't get influenza. You get affluenza. Yeah.
That's amazing.
That was really a strange joke there, Connor.
I appreciate that. No, that was good. No, it's good.
I do what I can.
Yeah. And my kids did not give you lice. You know why? Because I had to go to the lice clinics of America.
It's just
And
fun
I had to
life, man.
spend hundreds of dollars to guarantee that we were lice free.
Oh,
The
dude, we went
fact
to
that you-
Walgreens and got some stuff. It worked
The
out.
fact that you have that means it's a pity.
I don't disagree that it was a problem. And we all had to go and get,
You are patient zero.
Yeah.
well, welcome to my life. And you know what? Whatever doesn't kill you
Makes you stronger.
stronger. And you know what? You guys could use a little city disease here and there. Okay? All right?
Yeah. What's a little chlamydia between friends?
What's a little chlamydia? I mean, my God, Ben Smith dies in the Lake of the Ozarks, for God's sakes. And you talk to him and he's your best friend?
My favorite quote about it was right at the very,
fine.
very beginning of COVID. Right when COVID was starting to, like, hit, I was listening to, like, 96.7 or one of our local radio stations, and one of the guys said, "I'm pretty sure if you've ever swam in the Lake of the Ozarks, you are immune from COVID because you just have all the diseases, and you just can't get any more." And then
You're
there was
just glowing. You're glowing
yes.
from like semen.
And then the other guy with him was like, "Oh, no,
That's
you
the
don't understand.
viscosity.
The Lake of the Ozarks, that's how COVID developed."
It really Backwater Jacks made national news.
Yes, it did.
And it was so funny for
They
us.
just
Wait. Can you hold on? Tell that story. What?
listen to this.
Backwater Jacks. So when COVID was starting, again, they were all doing all the shutdowns and stuff like across the country. But Backwater Jacks was a big bar down. Is a big bar down in.
Yeah. Lake of the Ozarks.
And it was so COVID started in like January-ish or whatever, and it was like Memorial Day. And Backwater Jack said, "We don't care. Everybody's invited." So everybody went to Backwater Jack, and national news would show pictures of just hundreds of people in a pool party.
They were on top of each other.
It was
There was no social distancing.
and they made national news because of it. And we were laughing because,
It's the most Lake of the Ozarks
It's
thing
the
that's
most
could ever happen.
and we laugh because we want to cry. But anyways, so
Do you?
we assumed that was pretty much the spread of COVID forever.
But also, it's like these guys at Backwater Jacks, they're having a swell time.
They were having a blast. They were hammered drunk. And the best part was in the background, there was literally a big banner that said, "Please maintain social distancing and proper, proper whatever."
That's pretty great.
And
probably not responsible for accidents.
And then
so.
right in front of that is this girl just riding on a guy's shoulders, surrounded by people who are like that close to each other. Like it's like, oh yeah.
So Katie,
And you know what these
they would play chicken. Everybody filled out chicken in the pool.
Everyone.
So if you don't know what chicken is, it's where you get on
Well-
somebody's shoulders and in the pool and you wrestle to see who can go down first. And that was going on all the
And you know what? Every single person at Backwater Jack said to all the haters that were like, "You caused COVID, blah, blah, blah." You know what they said? It was fucking worth it.
They absolutely did.
They didn't care.
The Lake of the Ozarks it's simultaneously the greatest place in the world and the grossest place.
I hate the lake in general.
I hate it so goddamn much. But every time I'm there, I have a blast.
No, I don't even like
What's the
going
best?
down. Like I avoid the place so much, but everybody from around here has some sort of connection to the lake. Like you go down there in a lake house, somebody has a lake house, and you go down there and you just drink till you can't think anymore.
So my best friend has a house down there,
Who?
and Mike Kasich, and
I've been there, and I had okay, never mind. I
I've
had
never
the
been.
most fun
I've
I've
never been.
ever had. Probably at Cake's.
Told you.
House.
Oh,
so
You're right,
you've
you're
been
right.
there. You have been there without me because I have never been.
I've
there with
never been.
you.
We went with Cake's younger sister, Shelby.
A cousin
Oh yeah, Shelby Nelson is a cousin, but Nick Kasich was there. So
who
I
was in your class.
no,
Okay,
he was
anyway,
a lot younger. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
know
Nick
that well.
wasn't even in my class either.
I don't know
he's
Nick that
younger.
I didn't know him that well, but
Like
it was
2 or
I
3
think he went
years
to
older.
Elias or something.
huh? Yeah,
I
but
think he went to Elias.
it was a ton of fun because Shelby was down there, and that was Anyways, it was a lot of fun.
I used to lie to mom and dad. Shayna, some of my other best friends, Shayna and I would lie to our parents and say we're staying at each other's houses. So smart, right? Lo and behold, we drive 45 minutes and stay at Mike Kasich's house at the lake. And Mike had like this pimped up truck. He always had
I
like the
remember
big
Mike's truck.
Oh, I do.
the
Yeah.
Yeah,
big,
it was awesome.
it was just it was unreasonably big. Mike, I know you're listening or you will listen to this, but it was like a big ass truck.
Yep.
And we would ride on the back of the truck on the bed and just drive down the strip, just drive back and forth, like all night. And we were like
drive.
16.
Dude, back in the day, this trip though,
Back in the day, the strip.
Those were the days,
Dude.
man.
These were the days.
No.
their house down there was awesome, dude. We had so much fun. Nick at
So
one
much
time
fun.
was they did sparkler bombs where they'd take packing tape and they put this many sparklers together and they'd pack them, and Nick would light them off, and it's basically a little bomb. And
great.
sparkler bomb, and he did that, and we were like, "Oh, Frank, we're gonna get the cops called on us."
But you don't, because
No,
you're
the cops had way
you're in
bigger
the
shit to deal
Ozarks.
with. They had so much
Ozarks.
shit to deal with.
Well, and back in those days, that was when the lake wasn't really
The
populated by.
1900s.
Oh my gosh, Indies.
That's the 1900s.
no,
That's the 1900s.
no,
It was
I
not
was
the 90s.
2000.
The only one of us that was drinking the 90s was me.
That's true.
True.
That's very true.
Early 2000s.
But back then, in the early 2000s, though, it was like the lake was so seasonal. It's like everyone they flocked in the summer. In the wintertime, it was literally elderly people and meth heads, like druggies, would stay down there. Zach Peters was a lineman. And he had to go and knock on people's doors to tell them that they're doing work on the line down there. And he said literally every other door he'd knock on, somebody would be there, and like they'd just be doing meth or some weird shit. And he's like, "I'm gonna go work on your lines in the bag." And they're like, "Okay." And then he did go. He said it was the weirdest thing ever. He's like, "I fucking hated it."
But also, like, hey, I'm gonna go work on your lines in the bed.
Hey, which actually, Zach would be a good person to get on here. He could tell us, he could give pointers for life about how a lineman's job is. Like, he has the wildest stories of all time. I mean, he was fixing power lines in Montana from a helicopter. Like,
the Zach episodes are going to be a 3-parter.
All right.
Basic episodes will be a 3-parter.
Zach Peters, Ben Schmitz.
Oh, yeah, we got to get that on here.
And Mike Kasich.
Is Mike going to come on?
You have been summoned. You guys got to come to Pointers for Life.
We put it into the aether.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, one of 3 of them listened to the podcast.
One of 3. I make sure Mike.
I'll get Ben for listening. Don't worry about that.
Okay, great. But if you guys if we get Mike Kasich on the podcast, you guys have to do it from the shout.
Done.
Yeah, we'll go out there.
Yeah, I'll just bring all this down.
Oh, fuck, I'll have to drive.
You're gonna have to do some heavy editing on this because we're getting to Joe Rogan length.
But we can't get to Joe Rogan length.
Even almost at 2 hours.
Oh my God! All right, well, we better
Joe Rogan's
recall.
cool.
All right.
No, he's not. This sucks.
Kenny, what is our pointer for life?
Pointer for life is have cats.
Have cats.
Have cats.
Have cats. All right.
Good being with ya.
Good being with ya. Yes.
I didn't realize that would so quickly turn into the death knell of the podcast.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Pointers. We love you so much. Peace.
Bye.